Next will be Blade Runner, Dr. Prasanna V. Ramesh. He was actually Blade running from one hall to another. He was supposed to be here, but nevertheless, he is always there for UC. And he is going to talk about Blade running for extra academic lifestyle, passport to scholastic health.
Thank you, Nilesh. Thank you, Digvijay sir. Apologies for being late. So thank you for this opportunity, Nilesh. So every time Nilesh gives me this topic, sir, please talk about extra academic purposes in life. So I'm just taking you slightly away from the routine. So these are some of my real life inspirations. So in some conferences, you'll find me in different attires. So I feel, why so serious in life? Because it's just one life. And I think these are the phases of life. I think each one of us should be very exploratory in behavior, right? I think most of my friends in UC shared about academics, so I'm here for extra academic. So this was my recent Diwali cut last year. And actually, this was again something that I recently started learning. Some of my friends do appreciate me for my dances, but I started this with my daughter. So apart from the exploratory nature in life, learning new skills really helps me in getting my cognitive centers in my brain active. I was a very serious personality, a type A guy in school and colleges. So when I send these videos to some of my friends, they see that that you are really different from what you are in colleges. And again, a lot of credit to my mentor. Actually, you can see my mentor, Dr. Satyan sir, on the right. So he really pushed me when I was doing my fellowship with him. So I got into CrossFit as well. So started exploring new things. I'm not fitting myself into one particular thing. I'm just trying to see how exploratory we can. By learning new skills and see, these are some of the animal things, some boxing bag carry. I think there are so much of stress in our lives, right? Can't we really do something different? So every day, once in an hour in a day, or at least 30 minutes or 25 minutes in a day, I try to really go back to something of these kind of a sort to make me mentally sane. Otherwise, the stress levels that each one of us are actually going through. Again, I would really thank my mentor for this. You can see this was during my Coimbatore days when I was with Nilesh. He was in Lotus, I was in Satyan Aikar again. He was around 55, 60 now. He's the current GSA president there. The motivation that he gave me, see on the right hand side of your screen there, I was in my late 20s and early 30s. He's around 55 to 60. Look at him standing hand side down. I mean, these are things that we learn from our seniors, right? And these are some adventures. And recently, last year, I went to zipline. I have this fear of heights, but then keep the bucket list going, my dear friends. And you can see me in these costumes. I design my own costumes as well. So for extra academic passion and drive in conferences, I feel again this was in our very own AIOCMT3, our first national conference, and this was last time in TNOA. This was again me and my wife. She's a VR surgeon. So this character you would have heard in Ponniyin Selvan. I think many of our friends would have seen it in Pan Indian. And this was last year in our World Glaucoma cricket match awareness that we did. You can see George sir here in the center. He was the chief guest. So we even devised the costumes very innovatively. Of course, why to leave spirituality? Even that is also important, right? So that is also something I feel every one of us will be having our own purpose in life, that we keep searching for answers. And I think these are different phases I really wanted to share in my journey, the extra academic life that keeps us going, which is beyond ophthalmology. Again, this is my first daughter, and this is the bike. My bike is 306 kgs. I am just 63 kgs though. So again, why not keep exploring all facets of life? And this is my second daughter there. And I mean, different phases of life really teaches you a lot of different lessons. And this was my injury last year in November 24, 2023. I was actually airlifted from Bangalore. I had a bad disc prolapse. But I think that's the spirit of energy, right? And I had my FICO exams in December. So within a month, or rather within 7 to 10 days, I was able to take it. And then I really take inspiration from negatives like injury. And even today, when I do a dance, I have this LS belt with me. I'm still wearing it now because I'm still under prophylactic care. So I feel nothing should stop us. I think the energy is from within. There are so many things that will pull us down, but we need to keep going. And compassion is another thing that this year I really wanted to get into pediatric glaucoma. I was more an adult glaucoma surgeon. I had the opportunity to operate on a 16-day-old Sturge-Weber baby. You can see the pre-op, and on the right-hand side, you can see the post-op. And then the baby is a very happy baby. and keep exploring more. We get a lot of opportunities in our innovations. That MIGS is something that is coming in. I had the opportunity to do live surgeries. Never set into your comfort. Academics will always be there, but the extra academic thing is, it's just a version of your academics. I was not really into live surgeries. In 2022, I had my first opportunity, and this year I had another opportunity. And again, I strongly believe in mentorship magic, though, be it my mentor or this year, again, I'm grateful for our VR colleague as well as my wife as well. So we have started our own fellowship program, and we are trying to empower young ophthalmologists in glaucoma and retina. Exploring the world is something I again take passion in about. So again, travel gives you a lot of wisdom, and that is where I think the academic achievements comes in. And this is my publication portal which I wanted to share. See the number of rejections that I have in IJO. Not acceptable is 66. The acceptance will always be lesser than your rejections. Even in the new portal, if you see, the rejection rates are slightly higher than the acceptance rate. That's how we all keep going, no? The extra academic passion or the negativity which we may have, it's all in the mind. And these are my citation index. I take a lot of drive in it, and then the awards keep coming. I think that's just a matter of your reciprocation of the work that you keep putting in. And yeah, these are some of my international travels and a collage of all the memories that I really have, and very fond of this particular one in UOC this year, where I was labeled as the best young ophthalmologist of the year, thanks to all the governing council members here, which they saw something in me there. And I take a lot of zest in all these conferences, travel, passion of extra academic thing, and more of an imaging person. To not talk about academics, few academic things is a lot of photography is something that really drives me. You see, even I document my injuries. When I was getting airlifted, nobody gets that idea, but I really wanted to document the injury. And these are some of the work that I do. I think you'll find me speak about this in other areas as well, which I'm just running through. So I really take pride in the opportunity, seize the day, go forward, and whatever it is, I think we'll have to keep moving. These are all photographs of me. And I'm a team person. I always believe an individual can achieve only this much. We are a group of optometrists, and I'm just winding off in 10 more seconds. So I would like to also acknowledge my team who was also bad with me, helping especially in the patent filing that we have really underwent, which is one of my brainchilds, the holograms that we have innovated. And leadership role in journals as well as in our very own YOC. I am grateful again to be part of such wonderful people and to learn a lot. So this is one of my videos with which I am ending. It's a 30-second clip. I am also a video maker. So why so serious? That's the take. So this was one of my videos which I edited for an OPL. You can see the right hand side, that's my second daughter. This is my first daughter. So I'm that kind of a person. So when I go home, I think daughters really changed me to a certain extent. But explore yourself. I think we have a lot to explore within. I think we have a lot to compete with us within. So I try to see that way, and I think let's keep moving forward in the extra academic career of us, which each one of us will be exploring on a day-to-day basis. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. And Prasanna sir's talk is very difficult to moderate, because which slide to focus on which area to comment upon, it's very difficult. So Divya sir, please.
No, I think Prasanna, very well said. Prasanna, last I found out all of us have a 7-day week. You have a 9-day week or something. How do you manage to do all this here?
Thank you, sir. I'll take. It's a very good compliment.
It's quite amazing that we were talking about work-life balance, and which I think in the talk before this, and work-life integration. I think this is life integrated into everything now for you. So life force.